Car payments are often seen as a normal part of life. You walk into a dealership, pick out a shiny new car, and sign a loan agreement that stretches over several years. Every month, you make your payment and enjoy the convenience of having a reliable vehicle. But what you might not realize is that car payments are silent wealth killers. They drain your resources, limit your financial flexibility, and prevent you from building long-term wealth. Understanding how car payments impact your finances can help you make better decisions and ultimately accelerate your journey to financial freedom. Before we continue, I wish to let you know that we have links to our best curated financial freedom resources in the description and the first comment below. You can check them out after watching this video. Now, to the topic of our video. Car payments are wealth killers. When you finance a car, you commit to paying not only the vehicle's purchase price, but also interest, taxes, fees, and potential maintenance costs. The average car payment for a new car in the United States is now over $700 per month, with used car payments averaging around $500 per month. Over a 5-year loan term, you could easily spend $35,000 to $50,000 or more on a depreciating asset. The problem is that cars lose value the moment you drive them off the lot. In fact, most new cars lose about 20% of their value in the first year alone and continue depreciating by 15% to 25% each subsequent year. That depreciation means you are essentially paying interest and principal on an asset that becomes less valuable over time. Unlike a home, which typically appreciates in value, your car will be worth only a fraction of its purchase price when you finish paying it off. If you trade in your car before paying off the loan, you might end up rolling negative equity into a new loan, creating a vicious cycle of debt that continuously erodes your financial stability. Car payments also represent an opportunity cost. Every dollar you spend on a car payment is a dollar you can't invest, save, or use to pay down other debts. Imagine if, instead of making a $700 monthly car payment, you invested that money in an index fund with an average annual return of 8%. In 10 years, you could have over $120,000. In 20 years, that figure could exceed $400,000. The simple act of avoiding car payments and driving a reliable, used car could significantly improve your long-term financial picture. Financing a car also increases the total cost of ownership. When you finance, you often pay more than the sticker price due to interest charges. For example, if you finance a $40,000 car with a 6% interest rate over 5 years, you'll pay more than $6,000 in interest alone. Additionally, lenders typically require full coverage insurance on financed vehicles, which adds to your monthly expenses. If you own your car outright, you have more flexibility to choose insurance coverage that fits your budget. Leasing a car might seem like an attractive alternative, but it comes with its own financial pitfalls. Lease payments are often lower than loan payments, but you never build any equity. At the end of the lease term, you return the car and walk away with nothing, having paid thousands of dollars for temporary use. Leases also come with mileage restrictions and potential penalties for excessive wear and tear, which can add unexpected costs. In most cases, leasing is even more detrimental to your long-term financial health than financing. Driving a less expensive, reliable used car is one of the smartest financial decisions you can make. When you buy a used car that's a few years old, you avoid the steepest part of the depreciation curve. A vehicle that has already gone through its initial depreciation phase will hold its value better, allowing you to get more for your money. Paying cash for a used car might seem daunting, but it's achievable if you save strategically. Even if you need to finance a used car, you can keep the loan amount smaller and pay it off more quickly. Creating a sinking fund for your next car purchase is a practical way to avoid future car payments. If you set aside a few $100s each month in a high-yield savings account, you can accumulate enough to buy a car with cash when the time comes. For example, saving $400 per month for 3 years gives you nearly $15,000, which is enough to buy a reliable, gently used vehicle. By paying cash, you avoid interest charges, lower your insurance premiums, and free up your monthly budget for more important financial goals. Another often overlooked factor is the psychological impact of car payments. When you commit to a large monthly payment, you might feel pressure to maintain a certain lifestyle to justify the expense. You may be less likely to take career risks, travel, or invest in self-improvement because you're locked into a financial obligation. On the other hand, driving a paid-off car gives you a sense of freedom. You can redirect your money toward investments, experiences, or other priorities without the constant burden of a car payment hanging over your head. Marketing also plays a significant role in car buying decisions. Car manufacturers and dealerships invest billions of dollars in advertising to make you believe that driving a new car is a status symbol or a necessity. You see commercials that equate luxury vehicles with success, happiness, and personal worth. In reality, a car's primary purpose is to get you from point A to point B safely and reliably. Understanding the influence of marketing helps you make more rational decisions and resist the temptation to overspend on a depreciating asset. Another misconception is that driving an older car means spending more on repairs. While it's true that maintenance costs may increase as a car ages, the expense is often far less than the cost of a monthly car payment. Even if you spend $1,500 a year on repairs, that's still much cheaper than paying $700 or more per month for a new car. Additionally, many cars today are built to last well beyond 200,000 miles with proper maintenance, making an older car a smart financial choice. If you find yourself currently locked into a car payment, consider ways to minimize the financial damage. You might be able to refinance your loan at a lower interest rate, especially if your credit score has improved since you first financed the car. Selling the car and purchasing a more affordable, reliable used vehicle is another option, though you'll need to weigh potential losses from depreciation. In some cases, simply accelerating your payments to pay off the loan faster can save you hundreds or thousands of dollars in interest. Ultimately, car payments are wealth killers because they divert your hard-earned money away from assets that grow in value. Every dollar spent on a car payment is a dollar not invested in your future. By choosing reliable, used vehicles, paying cash when possible, and avoiding the trap of perpetual financing, you give yourself the best chance to build long-term financial freedom. The car you drive doesn't determine your success. Your financial habits do. Avoiding car payments might not feel glamorous in the short term, but the long-term rewards are well worth the sacrifice. Always remember that financial freedom is the ability to live a life of choice, where money is no longer a source of stress but a tool for achieving your dreams. It means having enough resources through savings, investments, and passive income streams to cover your expenses and fund your goals without depending on a paycheck. Achieving financial freedom requires commitment, discipline, and a willingness to think long-term. It begins with understanding your financial situation, setting clear goals, and creating a plan that includes budgeting, debt elimination, consistent saving, and strategic investing. The journey may seem challenging at times, but the rewards are profound. Peace of mind, security, and the freedom to live life on your terms. Imagine waking up each day knowing you can spend your time as you wish, whether that's traveling the world, pursuing hobbies, starting a business, or simply being present for the moments that matter most. Financial freedom is not reserved for the lucky few. It's attainable for anyone who takes deliberate steps toward it. Start today, stay consistent, and let time and smart decisions guide you to the life you envision. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and share this video if you found it helpful. And subscribe to this channel to continue learning your way to financial freedom. You can also check the description or the first comment below for links to our best curated financial freedom resources. See you in our other videos.